Radio static, crowd rising. Yo, you know what time it is? Big exclusive podcast.
We talk that talk, no filter, no script, no holding back, just dusty.
Exclusive podcast.
We talk that talk.
You know what time it is? You know what time it is? Big exclusive. Let's go.
The angry OG, oh, we got one today.
Welcome back to the Big Exclusive Podcast. I'm your host, Big Exclusive, and I left OG off the screen because I got to bring his original intro in. I'm feeling like it's going to be one of them nights we're going to have some fun, try to be highly entertaining. If you're in the building right now, just say what's up. Say hello. Say hello to the bad guys. But for those of you who are new to the podcast, this is how we introduce the angry OG.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. I'm the man up in this piece. I run shit here. You just live here. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Go and walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down.
Come on, walk away and burn this motherfucker down, man.
I ain't knowing that no more, man.
You ain't knowing that no more?
The FCC told me to chill out. The FCC told me to chill out for a little bit, man. They told me I was out here wilding, and I had to chill.
Yeah, no, you got suspended a few times. Matter of fact, you ain't even get suspended on our show. You got suspended on other people's show. Like, damn. So the FCC on your ass, huh? Oh, man, it looked like OG froze as he get his signal right because he living in Ghana right now. Jabera, what's happening? It's good to have you in. Let's run through some stuff right quick. I'm gonna pull OG down right quick till he come back on screen and he not frozen no more. Look, Tiger never changes stripes. Exactly, and he come on here like he motherfucking civil now. Like, that's the bullshit. A couple of these topics, I don't think he gonna be civil at all. But in the meantime, in between time, let's do some housekeeping right quick. Salute and rest in peace to Dolly Parton, who passed at 80 years old today. For those of you who don't know, she originally wrote that song from The Bodyguard that Whitney Houston. Let's keep it real. That's Whitney Houston's song, but Dolly originally wrote the song. So a major rest in peace shout out to Dolly Parton, who passed away at 80 years old today.
They got me, man. See, I was ready to be on that, and they shut me down that fast, man.
Look what Ant Money said. He said Tiger never changed their stripes. I don't believe him.
And the hater, man. and the big time hater.
Right quick, coming up October 23rd, you got the PHL Uppity Awards. You can go make your nominations at at uptownstandard.com. You can nominate Best Podcast, and if you fucking with the Big Exclusive Podcast or the Big Exclusive Network, and you want to head over to uptownstandard.com and nominate the Big Exclusive Podcast, nominate the Ant Money Experience, we sure would appreciate it. But you go over there, it's taking place October 23rd. Nominations stop September 3rd. So if you want to see the Big Exclusive Podcast honored, the network honored, King Ant Money, who been holding it down, head over to uptownstandard.com. Cast your votes for us. Like I said, nomination stops September 3rd. The award ceremony is on October 23rd. And from what I hear, I will be a presenter at the award show. So I think that's dope, and I'm super excited about that. Little more housekeeping. You know, football season is upon us. I got to get that up there. So everybody know where I stand right fucking now. It's always the G, man.
Standing right next to a motherfucker that welcomes your main man on stage. Was a presenter for your main man who be having seizures every day. And that's your quarterback.
First of all, you wasn't even supposed to bring that's foul for you to even bring that up.
No.
It is absolutely in fucking saying that I'm going to be forced, right?
You ain't forced.
Where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna go?
You can go wherever you want to. We don't want you over here, though. You can go wherever you want. We don't want you over here.
I'm certainly not coming over there.
You ain't coming over here, though.
Big Roll strolling in. Roll, what up? Roll bringing his morning show back. Salute the Roll. But yeah, I ain't going over there. First of all, I can't go nowhere in the NFC East. Like,
we ain't accepting you.
Yeah, facts. I didn't talk too much shit for too long.
But you got to roll out though until main man is out of there though.
Nah, it was crazy is, bro, I can't even root for him. He got up on that stage.
That's what I'm saying. You got to roll out until main man bounce.
He was so happy to be introducing that motherfucker too. The shit hurt my heart, man. The shit hurt my heart, bro. And look, he got killed in the preseason.
The ball got him fucked up on purpose, I think. That running back that didn't block for him.
Listen. all I'm saying is all season. Okay?
He gonna get mad because they sitting him. He get mad because they sitting him in the tent. He get tired of seeing the blue tent.
Yeah, and you see that shit? That's dirt. Yeah, but I can't fuck with the Cowboys because this how they giving it up. This how the Cowboys living.
Is that Roll? Yo, was that Roll?
That was out of pocket. That was.
Oh shit!
Cowboys out there fucked up, man.
Yo, that's AI though?
That is AI. Yeah. That is 100% AI. Yep. But yeah, I ain't fucking with the Cowboys. Fuck the Eagles. Wow. They is wilding. Exactly. Let's jump into it, man. We got a lot of shit to get to, man. And at the end of the day got to end. The crazy part is I don't even know what I want to talk about right off the bat. Had to get Dolly Parton, show her some love. Let's fuck with Target for a second, bro.
Man, you ain't have to get Dolly Parton up.
Target then fucked up the church's money, man. Now,
it don't count until we absolutely stop fucking with them. Like,
check this out. Just take it all in, man. Just take it all in.
That's your boy, the boy Tatum, Brandon Tatum.
Yo, facts.
Did you?
OG file looking like one of the elder apes from Planet of the Apes. Hey, yo. Oh, that is wild, bro. But yeah, Target then put this up on their website, bro. Immediately, the backlash was so swift that they took it down immediately. But of course, this day and age, everybody got phones. Everybody screenshotted it. Everybody said this some bullshit. It's some Sambo, like you would say, Officer Tatum shit, which is wild. But here's the thing. Target has lost, and this is my problem. Target has been complaining about losing foot traffic. People still boycotting them. They ain't lost enough. See, the problem is, like you said, until we unanimously just stop fucking with them, they just gonna forever play in our fucking face, man. Forever play in our fucking face. And the crazy part is, you would think that they would hire somebody to be in the room, right? When a lot of this shit is happening.
When you don't give a fuck, you don't think about that kind of stuff when you don't give a fuck.
I guess that's the bottom line. Target don't
Think
give a
about
fuck.
it. They just when you got a bias like that shit though, you don't think about that shit every day. It's innately in your system. So that shit is like second nature. They don't think about that shit. It ain't enough that they think about. Motherfuckers is just race. They just got a bias. That's all.
Exactly. And do they have a PR team? Because how
Yeah,
did they
they
not
got a PR
vet
team, but
that?
guess who on the PR team?
Exactly.
The same type of motherfuckers. So
Ain't no people of color on the fucking PR team. And that's wild to me because at the end of the day, you still lose. They didn't lost. I think the number was like a couple billion, if not more, and like 30% market share or something like that. So the stockholders got to be like, yo, what are we doing? We can't keep losing money. But hey, people still go on the Target. I still see people with that name Tarjay. Oh, I'm headed to Tarjay, which is wild as shit to me, man.
but you know who go there for the most part?
Who?
Black women.
Oh shit. Here you go. You early with it, huh? You trying to trigger them early.
They do,
hold on.
they
What
do.
make you say that? What make you say that?
Because if you go and people watch at Target parking lot, you'll see.
And I hate to say that you right, because when I was taking my daughters out school shopping, in our neighborhood, it's a Chick-fil-A like right across from the Target. And first of all, salute to Chick-fil-A. Like they be moving them long lines fast. But while we were sitting there, we definitely could see who was pulling up, and it was white women and black women. So I mean, I got to say, at the end of the day, you might be right, but until we understand our purchasing power and what it means to be economically fiscal or economic warfare, because the craziest thing is, I forget who said it, but they was like, yo, if you just keep your money in your pocket, like if you just decide not to spend with these companies for 1 month, right? These Fortune 500 companies, if you stop spending money with them for 1 fucking month, we would damn near put them out of business. Because the reality is nobody spends money faster than black people. Nobody, no other race or ethnicity spend money faster than black people.
And then
This shit is wild.
We don't spend it with each other.
And it definitely don't circulate in our community at all. That dollar get up out of here so motherfucking fast, bro. And it's weird because I think in Asia that shit goes around 6 or 7 times before it ever leaves their community.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, how are these Chinatowns able to thrive in every city, no matter what city they're in? Their distributors are Asians, the stores are Asians.
Let's pull back a couple layers on this onion about that real quick.
Say
like,
less.
where did this? How did that start? Because before,
Dave, what's up?
Like like black people was like thriving before, right. a whole lot more than they are now. We got way more resources now than we had back in the 50s, 60s, whatever, and we doing a lot worse off than they was with more resources. You know what I think is part and parcel to that is when the white women came with that feminist movement, because their husbands wasn't allowing them to do shit, the black women jumped on that bandwagon and they fight, man, because they always been allowed to do shit. They always work together and hand in hand with their husbands at the crib. It made sure everything was cool. And then, you jumped on that, jumped on that train, on that fight. And then, they allow us to go to get education and get money. And now is, I don't need no man. You'll never hear no other race of people saying that shit, man.
You know what's wild? That was a great segue into this video we about to play. You had sent it to me earlier in the week, and I had been trying to understand how I felt about it, all week, because I knew we was going to talk about it on the show. So let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it.
Okay, so somebody asked me to explain, Tatiana, what do you mean by black women want to be white women? Right now, based off the relation.
Now hold on. What I want to say is this. Please listen to the information. Don't worry about how the messenger looks, okay? Because I saw this video when you first sent it to me, and the minute I went through the comments,
Look at her hair.
Exactly. Like I want to say 65% of the comments was, "I'm not listening to nobody in a bonnet." Meanwhile,
I'm talking about the one in the background here.
No, okay, this is what I'm saying. The girl, she was the original post that led her to make this post was about this girl here, right? Now, they didn't say anything in the comments about this girl right here, parents, at all.
But didn't they have a big pushback about when they spoke about them? They shouldn't be wearing bonnets. So now, you gonna switch sides now because it's a message being.
They said, "Auntie, don't tell us what to do."
Yeah.
I think it was. I want to call her Claire Huxtable, but that's Felicia Rashad.
Yeah.
I think it was Felicia Rashad, and I want to say India RE were kind of like leading the charge on that, on us being, black women being presentable out in public and/or at airports. However, they spent a lot of time talking about the girl who's giving the message, her bonnet and her looks. And they was really paying no attention to the message.
She said,
and meanwhile, the original girl in the back, and I believe I have the original video. We probably should look at the original video first that led up to this. I think I do have it. Let me check. No. Okay, all right. Well, let's get into it then.
Relationship and the interaction from black women, the mindset and the posture that we think about our men and how we interact with our men is based off what we have seen the white women do. You want a soft girl lifestyle because you've seen white women live softer. Y'all don't want the black woman's experience because the black woman's experience is that you've always had to work hand in hand with the black men.
Now let's stop it right there. What did you just say? Ain't that crazy?
Yep.
Like historically,
it was successful. We was married like 80% clip back then.
This is what I'm saying, and to go back to the original message you said was historically, we both were oppressed to the point where we didn't have nothing but each other. So we relied on each other to make it through everything. So we did everything together as a team. There was no you do everything. We couldn't afford for a man to do everything or a woman to do everything. We had to work together to survive. Now I get it. We don't live back there anymore. We no longer have to. We do have to work to survive.
But the thing is, we got access to way more resources now than we did before. So it should be able to work the same way, but even on a higher level, though. You lived a little bit better because you got access to better resources now.
Now you would think that, right? However, the mindset has shifted and said women are good at deflecting. Yeah, exactly. So, but the mindset has shifted, right? Because we hear, and let me state for the record, I feel like black men need black women and black women need black men.
You don't hear black men puffing their chest out saying, I don't need no woman. You don't hear men saying that shit.
First of all, you know what comes right behind that. Yo, you gay. Yeah. Now, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Do not misunderstand what I'm saying or misconstrue. As far as I'm concerned, you live your life. I don't have, just don't, I'm gonna let it be known that I'm a heterosexual male. Okay, that's it. We good. You can do whatever you like is what you like. I pass no judgment. I just don't want no parts. But what I'm saying is, we don't beat on our chest and say we don't need no woman simply because that doesn't make sense. I know for sure in an ideal situation in the world, shit, I'm already married, bro. If I had it my way, I'm already married, okay? Because I know how much I need that feminine energy. Problem is, you get this close to thinking you got it,
And then when come the dumb shit.
and they say you're everything, and then the goalpost moves.
Yep.
Now again, let me take accountability for the women I pick. Okay, right off the bat, let me take accountability for the women I choose. Full stop. But I'll be feeling like I'm this close, bro. And then it's like, what's the little boy on Charlie Brown where he go to kick the ball and she keeps snatching it?
You know why though?
That's how I be feeling, bro. That's how I be feeling.
They'll tell you what they want, right? They don't know what they want because you give them everything they want and they still not satisfied.
Bro,
they don't know what they want.
What's crazy is when I'm talking to a woman, don't tell me what you want. Because I don't want you to think I'm manipulating you and trying to be everything that you want only to disappoint you or let you down.
You can check all these boxes.
Organic.
You can check all these boxes and it's still not going to be good enough.
Man,
for a lot of them.
I saw a lady post, let's normalize women walking away from good men.
Yeah, because to be happy.
Because their happiness is first.
Yeah.
I feel like that's another fundamental difference.
Are you happy every day, 24/7?
No. Remember we did an episode on men approaching women saying, hey, how you doing? They won't even speak back.
So you could just wake up.
Prior to that, men was going up to women and say, oh, smile, cutie. They got mad at that. Like, the fuck I look like a monkey to you? I don't smile on people.
Yeah, but
so let me just say respectfully, hello. You can't even say hello. But that same man,
you expect him to stop a motherfucker from going upside your head outside and he don't even know you. He see a motherfucker going upside your head, he supposed to put his life in danger for you. But you just was mad at him because he just asked you to smile.
Yeah, it's like today you just don't know what to do. As a matter of fact, the etiquette, I'm gonna say this out loud. There's more etiquette or acceptable etiquette online now than it is in person.
Yo, listen. You going in the Wawa's or something, you hold the door open for somebody, a woman, they walk in and don't even say nothing.
Well, first of all, you know how I feel about that. If you want to see world peace, black and white relations, black and brown relations, and white and other, like the entrance to the Wawa, it is like kumbaya. Like every Wawa I go to, whenever you approach, is somebody there to open the door for you, black, white, or indifferent. The thing that I notice, and again, I don't want it to sound like nitpicking, but if you open the door, you know, most women just go about most black women just go about their business. Like, Nate, that's what you're supposed to do. And I just accept that and keep it pushing. I don't got nothing to say because I don't want no smoke, because you can't, men is weird because I feel like we can't do nothing now. I've seen so many different. Now, and again, let me say this. I don't think this is all women. I don't even think it's the type of women that I'm interested in that say these kind of things. I think a lot of it is said for sensationalism for social media to get paid from social media. A lot of them, I don't think they believe what they're saying, because I've heard a woman say, if a man smoke hookah, he's sassy. If a man pay for the meal with a Cash App card, he broke. If he paid with Apple Pay, he broke. If he paid with a debit or credit card, he broke. Now, and again, I don't believe, it's hard for me to believe that they actually believe this. I think a lot of it is for social media. However, the ones in the comments that champion this shit be the ones that be throwing me off.
And see why they be the ones throwing me off. The problem with that is they don't separate themselves. Like the good ones stand right next to the fucked up ones. So now they all lumped together. You can't tell what's what. Like, call them out on that shit and stay away from them. And you can see what's what then. They don't separate themselves, man.
Nah, the biggest and baddest gangsters is the sisterhood.
Yeah.
Like it's
until they fall out. And then you talk
We've
about,
had
then you tell that bitch mattress, then they fall out, then you tell that bitch she in there talking all that shit, her mattress on the floor.
yeah, that's wild, bro. That's absolutely insane. But at the same time, again, I don't believe they believe what they saying. I think a lot of it is for clicks, for likes, and for the biggest drug or the most addictive drug in the world is attention, right? So once they get a taste of that attention, I be feeling like they willing to kind of say anything to get it, maintain it, and keep getting that attention because the adrenaline that comes with it, that dopamine rush that comes with it, they absolutely, absolutely love that. And for the most part, it's like any other high, any other drug, they keep chasing that same high, right? Whether they mean what they saying or not, I feel like they always chasing it. But let's get back to the young lady.
Yo, I'm about to go turn. I gotta turn the light. I'll be right back, man.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna play the video.
You had never been above him and you have never been below him. You've always been equal to him because we've all had.
Let me run it back.
Seen white women live softer. Y'all don't want the black woman's experience because the black woman's experience is that you've always had to work hand in hand with the black man. You had never been above him and you have never been below him. You've always been equal to him because we've all had the same struggle. We were all in the field together. We've all had to participate within our culture because black men cannot do it by themselves. They are not subhuman. They need help. They need support. All
right, let me run that back because I thought that was a very important part.
With the black man, you had never been above him and you have never been below him. You've always been equal to him because we've all had the same struggle. We were all in the field together. We've all had to participate within our culture because black men cannot do it by themselves. They are not subhuman. They need help. They need support. A lot of black women do not behave like black women. They talk like white women. They feel like a black man should be able to give them everything that the white women are getting, but the black man is not having the same experience as the white man.
You know what? It's crazy. If you think about it, when we had to be out there in those fields, right? And we had to work in the field. When you look at who ran the house, right? The white women did nothing
at all.
They didn't even raise their own kids. It's crazy because they'll call us savages, uneducated, unruly, animals, apes, primates, but then allow us to
care for their babies,
children,
cook their food, prepare their meals and shit.
Yeah. Like the husband and the owner of the plantation, he was out doing business. He was out picking other slaves. He was out sleeping with the black women in the shed, right? The white woman did what exactly? She absolutely stayed in the house and really did nothing all day because all her needs were tended to by black slaves. So I understand, black women seeing that. That shit probably been ingrained for a long time, bro.
Black man is not growing up with the same resources. A lot of black women feel like black men are bums or they're not good enough if they cannot give you a certain type of lifestyle. I don't want to deal with no broke black man. Why? What type of?
And hold on, what's that lifestyle? Right? If we gonna keep it funky, what's the lifestyle that she talking about? Right? Is it are you broke because you can't buy her a Chanel bag? Or send her out on a flight, or pay all her bills, buy her a car, take her on shopping sprees, have her eat at the most expensive restaurants. Like, does that mean broke? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, right? In this economy, currently the way it's constructed, you can't have one job. Like, I'm doing bad. It's a struggle, paycheck to paycheck to paycheck, bro. Everything is high.
If you got a job, you really is living paycheck to paycheck with a job.
And I heard somebody tell Abdul Al Sayed he's running for I forget what he's running for, but he's running in Michigan. Tell him billionaires work hard.
No, they don't.
You can't. It's not enough hours in a day for you to
Apple,
work for that
I
kind of
just
money.
saw something that said Apple make 30 million an hour. They not working hard.
You know where the phones are made, right?
Saying fucking Hong Kong some fucking way.
In China.
Yeah.
In China, you know who it's made by too, right?
Yeah, the Android people.
They got the churn working in the factories.
Yeah.
Now, they cut down a lot on that lately. However, bro, they still doing it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. They paying pennies on the dollar for those phones that they come over here selling them for $1,200, $1,100. They got that shit manufactured for like $75, man.
And their biggest expense is the parts that they get from Android.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Can't tell that to iPhone folks though. Let's keep it pushing.
Standard are you living upon? Where did you learn that standard from? Who gave you that standard? And it was.
I think she just hit the nail on the head. Where did you get that standard from? Who gave you that standard? Where did you see that standard?
Right, should be crazy, man.
Every a lot of these women grew up in the same neighborhoods. Now, I'm not saying there aren't black women who didn't grow up affluent, but they're not out making claims like that.
Yeah, they not.
They not, because they don't run in those circles. Okay? They don't run in them circles. They already have everything that they need and want because their parents were wealthy and affluent.
And you require the dude to have all of whatever, he got to make a certain amount of money. And then if you ask him, like, well, what occupation, what career pay that kind of money? They don't even know. Because you ain't even been around these kind of dudes. Like, you don't even know.
No, the wilder question is, I saw a clip on Instagram one day. And the dude was just like, yo, well, how much a man got to make to be with you? And they like 100 bands, 150 bands, 200 bands. And he was like, oh, cool. How much do you make?
Yeah.
They would just run off laughing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Now, let me say this for the record. If I made that kind of made that kind of money, I would want my woman to chill, right? Now, the kind of woman I probably would end up with wouldn't be comfortable with that. She would want to do her thing. But what I'm saying is 1% literally is 1%.
They don't get the numbers part of it, man. And then what will make them want you?
They
don't even be knowing what those kind of dudes want in the woman. They didn't even stop to think about that. All they worry about is what they want.
Yeah. Let's continue.
You don't know the occupations. You don't know where they be at. You don't even rub elbows with those people, but you want him though. And the shit that come with that, y'all want to put up with that. You see that girl just got her head knocked between the washer and dryer and got tired of that shit.
Yeah, and dude was like the king of the Sim. Send her 50,000.
And if she fought back, she could probably beat him. He little as shit.
Yes, but yeah, she ended up filing for divorce. I think his name Yada Awakening or something like that. Yeah. His wife is filed for divorce, allegedly, for abuse was the primary reason she was filing for divorce. So it's wild for so many women to follow that type of preaching. And again,
because he telling them what they want to hear, and they line his pockets with money because they like for the most part, a lot of women got arrested development, man. They don't mature past like 15, 16 with that princess syndrome in their fucking mind, man.
But let's look at it more practically. Like I just said, the 1% is 1%. It's the bulk of the men walking around here are average earners. Full stop.
What was the key word? Practical, right?
Yep.
Practically and logically is words that don't exist to them.
Yeah, I mean it's I don't know, man. It's different out here. Let's
It's bad,
continue.
man. It's bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Black women. Black women have never served money more than we served our community and our men and our children. Literally. How black women interact with each other, how you disrespect each other. NDIRE, prime example. Y'all are black women got up here disrespecting that woman because she does not dress half naked, because she does not want to behave like a prostitute, because she don't believe in plastic surgery. Black women were getting up here disrespecting a black queen because she does not want to assimilate with the whole culture that was cultivated by the white entertainment industry.
I think she got another valid point.
She do.
Right? Because if you look at now, I've heard let me speak to it from a business standpoint first. I've heard record executives, black and white, say they could take any record and have it ranked top 20 in Billboard if they had a big enough budget.
Yeah, they just pay the record. They pay the company, the stations to keep flooding the fuck eardrums with that bullshit song.
Because I don't understand, right? And I'm probably gonna get barbecued for this, and I don't care. But that song, where all my scamming ass,
But who you gonna get barbecued
at?
by, though? Who you gonna get barbecued by?
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. But why is that? I understand it can be the earworm sort of thing. But this song is so it's viral. Let's just point it out. It is viral everywhere. And anytime you see somebody post it being played in the club, all the women in the club is where my scamming ass niggas at. Now again, I'm not hating on the girl. I'm just saying, what about that song has such big mass appeal to women? Now, let me take it here for a second, right? Because you have the stereotypes that black men aren't in the household. One of the biggest reasons black men aren't in the household, and let's just kill that myth right quick though, because black men are present. Statistically, it shows that black men are present in the household and take care of their kids. But the biggest reason a lot of them aren't is because they're in jail. So for the women out there who's struggling, who don't have no help, who man is behind bars, why are you okay perpetuating this narrative about scamming niggas? Because at some point they coming to get you. They coming to get you at some point.
At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck.
But it's men who are called to go to who are dragged. Never mind, I ain't gonna talk about that. But the point is, I get it, but I don't get it. I keep hoping for the culture and the community.
What do I say every time? Every time.
Mature. And I don't see any maturation.
Because they look up to the wrong shit. They look up to the wrong shit. They worship the wrong shit, man.
I've said other times on this show, and it's such a tangled web, right? But we've said many times on the show that the men that the single moms is raising are the same men that they hate dating. And when you perpetuate that kind of thing and you're exposing that to your children, the young boys, mom popping it to where the scamming ass niggas at. Yeah. What do you think kids are gonna want to do? Scam. So again, all I'm saying is we can't keep doing a whole lot of complaining about systemic shit if we don't address our own systemic shit in our community.
We chat about stuff every day, man.
Every day, B.
Literally. Okay. Even the conversation when it comes to the 50-50 conversation, that is a white woman's conversation, because white women had to fight for equality with their men because their men did not see them equally. And I have to keep saying this. Black men have always held their women up to a higher standard. We have always been queens to them. The issue is that when black women integrated and got around white women and you seen their lifestyles, you said, oh, we deserve that too. Oh, I want that, when that has never been our life.
You can look back at the civil rights era. Many black men during the civil rights era will tell you, yeah, we were frontline. However, none of this shit would have ever came to fruition had it not been for the strong black women who kept the engine oiled, who kept the men fed, who kept them hydrated, who kept the paperwork in order. All right, who facilitated taking care of the kids as a community. So we would have no civil rights progress without the black women.
But at one point, that wasn't enough.
Man, what's up?
And they wanted more, man. It wasn't enough, and they wanted more. They wanted their own, and they separated themselves from start separating themselves.
I gotta rewind this part because I think it's so important and so pivotal. And again, no one people or person is a monolith. Everybody is different. However, I think the messaging in this last part is so important because that feminist movement that the white women experience, because like she just said, white women had to fight to be equal with their husbands, because at the end of the day, the husbands didn't look at them as equal, didn't look at them as partners. That phrase came from their community: barefoot in the kitchen, pregnant, taking care of the kids. That's your duty. That's your job. Women weren't allowed to have bank accounts. They weren't allowed to open businesses. All of that had to come from their husband. So they fought to be equal. And the girl just said, as black men, we held our women to a higher standard. We used to go out and work and share crops so she could have a nice dress and the kids can look nice to go to church.
Look at how we used to dress, though. Look at the difference in how they dress now as opposed to back then. Booted.
Nah, bro. When is that going to come back around? When is that
going to come back around? I just saw somebody post a picture of their daughter going to school or whatever, and the little girl she's in the 12th grade. Her whole midriff is showing down. How the fuck you allow her to go out the door to go to school with that kind of shirt? No, she's in the 12th grade. In school period, though, she's in the 12th grade. Yeah.
Listen, as a man who just took his daughter school shopping, bro, I don't have that issue. They don't even play with me like that.
Yeah.
They don't even play with me like that.
But
and
again,
that's my point.
Somebody.
The difference is
the little girl don't got no dad in her life.
Exactly. The difference is I am very much so present, and I am very much so constantly teaching. And I think that's the thing that most guys fall short at. You have to constantly be teaching. As somebody who watched you talk to your son, right? Talk to dude. Bro, why do you think he is who he is today?
Because he got a dad.
See, a lot of times we don't know sometimes as fathers if we're getting through to our kids. The bottom line is you reap what you sow. And seeing what you sowed in your son from the time he was this little as his football coach till now, knowing where he grew up at, knowing the kind of friends he was exposed to and or was around in school, he never chose to go left. And I think that's a huge part of that is because you as a father were present wholeheartedly. Nah, I said the black man valued his woman more than white man did back then. That is a fact. He also said an active dad cause V. Now here's the secondary part to that I think is so much more important. When I say fathers need to be present, that doesn't mean you have to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Because a lot of times kids understand your story. Can you believe that? And still love you at the same time. You didn't see me meatball. Hold on now. You got to chill. You give me a second. I done heard you fat. Hold on, fat. Give me a second. Yeah. They understand.
Yeah.
But they still don't go against the grain. They still understand. When I was out shopping, they didn't even touch stuff that they felt like was borderline.
Yeah.
With getting my attention. They know from the door that ain't about to go for that. So I ain't even looking at that shit.
Yeah.
And I believe that's the biggest difference in our community. We need dads to be more present and be more active. And anytime I talk to a young guy, I say, bro, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. And what does that look like? Every time you see your kids, it don't have to cost you money. If you got it, it most certainly will. But you don't have to have it to make sure you're present in their lives. Don't let your kid's mom, if y'all not together, tell you the only way that you are of value to your child is if you have money. That's bullshit.
But a lot of times, it'd be hard for some of these people to be present because of the other parent. And then you fight so hard for it, and then you be like, listen, I'll just catch up with you later.
Now, again, don't get me wrong. Absolutely two sides to that coin. Ladies, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter.
It
didn't work out between y'all. It's okay. It's okay to be mature. Really? It's okay to co-parent. It's okay to even be friends. You don't have to be together. You don't have to be lovers. It's okay to be friends.
Yeah.
In the ideal world, every situation where people separate, get divorced, and or split up, it doesn't have to be contentious. Which leads to a whole nother issue. Why the fuck are you practicing monogamy if you can't be monogamous? But that's another conversation for another show.
Yeah, I don't even want to be present for that one.
That's a whole nother conversation for another show.
Yeah. That's above my pay grade.
Listen, first of all, we're going to need a story time before you get out of here.
That's above my pay grade, man.
Let's continue.
You want to talk about that lady?
Been our life.
Talk about who?
That lady who faked her death.
Oh my God! You think they ready for that one?
I don't think they're ready for that one, man. I'm probably not even ready to tell that one.
First of all, there's two stories that come to mind every time I ask you for a story time. That is one of them because I felt like you was a piece of shit.
But how was I?
Yeah. Let's not get into it. If you're not going to jump to the story, we ain't going to do that. But the other story is the third floor barbecue situation.
Oh,
that's one of my favorite stories because that's some David Copperfield shit right there.
Yo, you talking about the motherfucker? I was like Sicky Minaj up there and shit, man.
Hey, your mom was out of pocket.
My mom is a hater. That's why, man.
So I want you to tell one of them two stories, but the video only got a couple. It only got a couple more seconds left. Like, let's finish it out.
Whenever we had nice shit, it's because we got the nice shit. I helped my man get that. We went
helped
and
each
got
other.
that shit together. It's
We
not,
went and
oh,
got
I
it.
just did it by myself or he just did it by himself.
Facts.
Black men have always had a support system to do it. And black women feel like you don't have to support him. You can sit in the house and just wait for him to go and get it. But that's not our experience. The white men have resources to be able to go on their own and get it. The black men don't have that. Black women are looking at the white woman's life and they're comparing us to them and say, oh, I want that lifestyle, when that's not our experience. You want to be a white woman. The soft girl lifestyle that black women are seeking is white women's lifestyles.
Facts, lady. Facts. And I'm glad you said that. Now, and again, let's not misunderstand. Let's not misconstrue. She's just saying where that mentality comes from. Right? I don't think black women want to physically, well, then again,
white women. Some of them, well, with the hair and all the surgeries and all that shit, like, that should be out of pocket, man. And at the end of the day, for real, off rip, black women look way better than Caucasian women.
It ain't even a question.
They don't need all that shit.
It ain't even a question, bro.
They don't need none of that shit, man. And they look better than them. Built better, skin tone better. Like,
now
they come in all different shades. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody can have the multiple.
Black women got the Eve gene.
Yeah, they come in multiple. Nobody else can come in those different tones and stuff.
Nope, not at all.
It don't never be enough though, man. They don't never be. That's fucked up. You know what was you just what you just talking about? What else you talking about? It's a couple of motherfuckers that's burning my britches that be keep talking about. Y'all always talking about slavery. Blah blah blah. It ain't no more slavery. Man, shut the fuck up. And there's always somebody that's doing good. There's always somebody like Master P just said that shit.
Oh, Master P burnt me out with that one.
The thing is so hard. So it is slavery that the slavery that existed before ain't around no more, but it's still slavery because you got the prison industrial system. That's fucking slavery. You got people working in there for 15, 19 cents an hour, cutting grass. You doing real fucking jobs in there for nothing, for fucking pennies.
No, yeah,
like you
right.
really doing jobs for 19, 20 cents an hour. And then the other shit, like systemically, that hold people back, that shit's still around. So what the fuck you mean forget it? Like, do they tell the Jews to forget about the Holocaust?
Listen, you know what's crazy? And this is something that's always been personal for me. Because I absolutely abhor when black folks get into a certain tax bracket
and forget.
Because it's easy for Master P to say what he said. It's easy for Wallow to say this some of the shit he said because he got caught out
the shit that's coming out about him is crazy.
Yeah,
and I didn't even know that the girl. I didn't even know that the girl that wrote the book for him. She had to sue him to get paid, and she still didn't get paid because she didn't have enough money to keep. Because she didn't have enough money to keep paying. Because she didn't have enough money to keep paying for representation. That's wild, man. If that's true, that's crazy.
No, she's on record as saying that. She's
I
on
just
record
saw it.
saying that. You can look it up. It's public record. Like, you can look it up.
Dang.
Absolutely, you can look
it's
it up.
It's just the kind of shit like we hold, and then you got to worry about your own kind holding you back too. Like, come on, man. You already got to beat the system.
That's the most frustrating part because as an entrepreneur, when you hear people who already made it, and again, salute to them. Because it's hard as shit to take that leap of faith and go out there and do it on your own and make it and be successful. It's hard. And I want to
don't close the door though, man. Don't close the fucking door.
That's my point.
Like, you open the door, you leave the door open for people behind you, not gonna take no money out of your pocket.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna cost you no money, it ain't gonna cause you to not make what you were making. It's not. Exactly. All you giving to somebody an opportunity to get in the fucking door.
And And I'll add to that. If they get the opportunity to come through the door and fail, that's okay.
That's
Once you
left
the door open.
Yeah, you on your own after that.
The difference between success and failure is the effort.
Most of the time, it's a try. Yeah,
it's the try. That's
yeah.
it. So I always use you and I as the analogy because imagine you just come out with this fire ass line of t-shirt, shit go viral, you up a couple M's. I always say salute. I always say, right, the biggest obstacles for entrepreneurs, let's even talk about the podcast space, right? Let's talk about this space. The biggest obstacle for a podcast right now, and if you just starting out, is that people who already at the finish line, past the finish line, jump into the space, and because they have a lot more notoriety than you, they get more attention. So you can have a Memphis Week out of nowhere just start a podcast.
He's trash
and have
too,
access to a plethora of celebrity guests.
Yeah.
And the thing about that is most of the, like even Nori, for example, Nori was one of the originals. So salute to Nori. But what I'm saying is when you start at the finish line and you got backing behind you, how dare you talk down on little podcasts? How dare you call anybody else shit little in any shape, way, form, or fashion? Okay? If I had a few $1 million to put behind this joint, just like the main man said in the record industry, I can make anything top 20 on Billboard with enough money. So don't give me that shit. Don't look down and don't play in people's face.
Get that machine behind you.
Exactly. Here's the other obstacle, right? I just said I don't have millions of dollars behind me. But what if I got great credit and great business credit? I still can't really walk into a bank and get X amount of dollars to invest in the shit, to buy a studio, to buy state-of-the-art equipment, to pay guests to come on, to pay a Charleston White $20,000-$30,000 to come on and turn my shit up.
I wouldn't want him on.
Whatever. That's just an example. Anybody who could turn shit up and be lit.
I want O to come on, man.
Pay for that.
I want somebody to get in contact with O. I need O on here, man. Oskino.
Listen,
Oskino the GOAT, man.
Yeah, no, you can get O. You can get O. I believe we could get O. If he remembered me, Sparks remembered me because Sparks lived across the street from my mom. I would talk to him every day. I could probably call him and get him on. But the point, hey Ant, you ain't never fucking lie. Angry OG and Oskino, dog, you talking about cooking? Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be on that show. Just let me work the boards behind the scenes. All right, that would be dope. My man Nas said, but sometimes folks got that mentality like GDK who said, I guess he talking about Gilly the Kid, who said he doesn't want to help anyone come take his spots. Folks really don't feel like it's enough for all of us to eat.
That was crazy. He said that out loud, man.
That was?
And the boy Joey Badass looked at him like, what?
Like,
that was bad, man.
That was a bad joint. But he's on record. Man. He's on record 1,000,000 times saying it's enough for everybody to eat. Before that shit took off like that, when he was getting sponsorship from the auto dealers and the funeral homes, he was saying shit like, yo, it's enough for everybody to eat. It's enough for everybody to eat. And the competition makes you better. That's fact.
That was wild to say that, man.
It was wild. And then Wallow come out with a book. I forget the title of it, but it's basically like the artist saying no.
Yeah.
That's insane to me. When all Wallow preached was about being happy, somebody got him in the door. Somebody had to throw you an alley-oop. Somebody had to walk you.
So-
Somebody had to open that door. They had to open it for you to walk in.
To play devil's advocate, you do have to learn how to say no to certain shit, though.
No, for sure, absolutely. But here's the thing: if I feel like it's that number. I don't know what that number is, but whenever somebody gets to that number, it's like something happens here.
They got to play the game, man. They got to play the game that they got to play once they get there, man.
To maintain it, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you got to play that game, man. And I don't think
here's
that's
my
crazy,
thing.
man.
Here's my thing. You know who's the perfect example of a motherfucker you cannot cancel, no matter how hard you try?
Dave Chappelle.
Because he was willing to just walk away. Fuck y'all. I go do little stages around the country.
They just try to cancel Shaq about something. You can't cancel Shaq.
No, it's just how? First of all, you can't really cancel nobody.
Yeah. That cancel culture, that Me Too shit, got them people thinking they got more power than what they got and shit, man. Stop listening to them motherfuckers about who you should like and who you shouldn't like.
Nah, and here's one thing I got to get it off my chest because it's always on my motherfucking heart. Stop expecting it's the entrepreneur in me, but stop expecting to be treated above and beyond. Like, first of all entrepreneurs should practice good customer service. But at the end of the day, when you have a people who have a 400 and some odd year head start, and
they started on third base
off the porch, motherfucker, they started on third base. We in triple A.
Yeah. And
trying to work our way up.
Built this shit.
You have to learn. You have to give black entrepreneurs grace. Okay. And I'm gonna just give this quick example because it's one that I go to every time because it's easy for people to understand. Because they always think black folks is just trying to overcharge. OG, you understand this because you just had your t-shirt business. When you have a black entrepreneur who's making, let's just say, an all-natural soap, they charging $6 a bar for that natural soap.
Target got it for $3.
Target got it for $2. They mad at you because you charging $6, so they rather spend that $2 with Target. And I'm gonna tell you
$6 is better spent in your neighborhood, though.
That's it. I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons of spending that $6. I'd rather spend the $6. You know why? Yeah. First thing, I could pronounce everything in that $6 bar soap. I could probably bite that $6 bar soap and be fine. You bite that $2 bar soap, you going to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. Second thing, that $6 bar soap, everything was bought at retail. Okay. Everything was bought at retail. They can't afford to buy shipping containers full of soap like the $2 soap.
Yeah.
Next thing, that $6 bar soap does what in that community? Hopefully, it stays in that community. But secondly, if she does enough bars of soap, guess what she creates? Economic growth in that community. She's creating jobs, okay? And she's creating what's called, she's an asset to that community. So when you talk about buying $6 versus $2, y'all got to think about that because the $6 bar of soap, she can't walk into the bank and say, yo, I need $250,000 so I can buy everything bulk and then charge $2 for my soap.
Yeah.
Think about that $2 bar of soap. That $2 bar of soap comes with a multi-billion-dollar corporation in marketing. That $6 bar of soap don't even understand marketing. They still learning. So they doing everything. The $2 bar of soap, you know what the owner's doing? He's on his yacht. The $6 bar of soap, she just got her kids ready for school, fed them breakfast.
Now she in the mix with it. And she in the mix with it.
Exactly. And you can call her on the phone. You can talk directly to him or her to give them your criticism so they can get better. And that's the other thing. When you don't criticize,
No, we not allowed. You're not allowed to make no mistakes. But the fucking but the milkshake machine at McDonald's can be broke every fucking day, and you're gonna keep going back to it.
Dog, that shit been a running joke since I was a kid, bro. The milkshake machine is always broke. So when you talk about a black entrepreneur, don't run straight to the internet to blast that person or that business. Give them an opportunity to fix it. I personally say all my shit come with a receipt. If it's no good, bring it back. I'm okay with you bringing it back. I'm perfectly fine with that. But don't go on the internet and try to blast me as if I'm a piece of shit entrepreneur or I'm not doing the best I can.
Human error will always exist in whatever you create, any kind of product you create.
Yeah, Target can sell you racist shit and put Sambo on your motherfucking Halloween shelves, and you okay with that?
Yeah.
Yet you still gonna go there. Stop doing that in our community. Stop it. Now, I'm not saying black entrepreneurs are above reproach.
Well, you got some out there that do bad business, but
exactly. Follow the protocol, though. If here's the thing. If you buy something from me and it's no good, I didn't deliver on the promise, and you want your money back, hit me up. It's no good. I want my money back. Cool. Full refund. You want to try this one? Can I interest you in this one? But if you say, yo, your product is bad, and the person say, get the fuck out of here, ain't no refunds, fuck you.
That's out of pocket.
That's out of pocket. If they sell you something and then duck you, you can't get in touch with them again. You have the right to go to the internet. But it's a lot of, I would venture to say the majority of entrepreneurs out here are trying their damnedest to do good or great business. Give them an opportunity to fix it before you run to the internet and blast their business. Because the difference is Target can handle millions and millions and millions of negative reviews.
That stuff is being mass produced.
They don't give a shit what y'all online.
The boy Black on tells Michelle to say that shit is being produced at an alarming rate.
Exactly. But you can instantly put and you can instantly put a black entrepreneur out of business with a bad review. And here's how. And I think you guys should really understand what happens when you give that bad review. The number one thing is word of mouth has always and will always be the best form of advertising. It's trust that comes with a recommendation from somebody that you know. Now, I just told you that entrepreneur could be getting up every morning, making breakfast for their kids, getting them out to school, then coming in, cleaning up, sanitizing, and getting ready to make their product. What I don't realize is they already have a few $1,000s invested in their product. That
they most for the most part could be JBM in it, just barely making it.
Exactly. Their rent could literally be just in product. And when y'all fuck them over with a bad review and they can't sell another bar, they can't pay rent.
No packet.
Because no packet. They can't feed their kids. They can't buy school uniforms. Electric is final notice. Y'all got to understand to give entrepreneurs some grace. And I'm not saying buy from black people just because they black. I'm going to always say give them an opportunity to deliver on the promise.
Give them a shot. To
give them a second shot.
They got a worthy product.
Exactly. Your experience, good, bad, and indifference, at least you gave them a shot. That's all somebody can ask for. And learn how to support your peoples. I get so tired of looking at these celebrities and Instagram posts and these celebrities with celebrity products, and everybody I know is in the comments cheering them on, telling them happy birthday. And I'm like, damn, can I get a repost on the podcast or the network?
Hell no.
It don't cost you nothing. Black people, support Don't cost you nothing. You can I pray that you monetarily support. Join get a subscription to the Big Exclusive Network. It's $4.99 a month. Get it for one fucking month, whatever. But support doesn't have to cost you money. You see a flyer, repost it, save it, share it. I send you the link to the show, repost it, share it, send it to your friends. Like, yo, they funny, they dope, they whatever, they be talking real shit. Support doesn't always have to cost you money. And what really fucking kills me? You got racists calling 5-year-old boys, black boys, niggers in the park. Start a GoFundMe and raise a meal ticket. Raise $1 million. Bruh. You got Beyonce coming through with $1,200-$1,500 tickets.
And they buying them.
I see y'all dressed up, cowboy car.
Well, how about not even that though? How about you pay for the ticket to the show and then you pay money to take a picture with the motherfucker?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And meantime, bro, I'm out here like this.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Like, listen, it don't cost you nothing to support.
How they get that money though, man?
Listen,
45 minutes. How they get that money, man?
Listen, he had OG had your girl looking like this for 45 minutes to get them Beyonce tickets. And nobody wanted to pay the $5 to see Mantasia. Like, that's crazy.
I couldn't get a fucking cheesesteak platter, man.
That's crazy. Now and again, let me say this. It's your money. You work hard to do whatever it is that you want with it. But understand what comes with that. Okay? It's your money. You worked hard. You're allowed to do whatever you want with it. But just understand, it doesn't always cost money to support. I do my best to support any and everybody that I can, even when I don't have it. I'll repost your flyer. I'll tell people, look, the food is fantastic, especially if I had it and it's fantastic. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
We just got to do better. We just got to do better. Like, and it starts with the man in the mirror. I decided a long time ago that however I could support anybody. Remember, it was a trend. I'm supporting everybody black, or I'm buying everybody black. Remember that?
Man, that shit went out the window.
It shit came and went. It came and went. But again, the main points, the main takeaway is support doesn't have to cost you. Share the links, share the flyers, tell a friend to tell a friend. None of that costs you any money. And the repost is just as simple as hitting the button. It's really that quick. Boop, boop, hit the button. It's reposted, it's shared. And stop giving, black businesses a hard way to go. Again, be firm, but be fair. Give them an opportunity to fix any issues you have before you take it to the internet and try to destroy their business. Try to destroy minds.
Father, fuck you, man.
All right, man. It's time to get out of here, man. I done ran it enough. Don't forget, you got the 6th annual Uppity Awards coming up October 23rd. Nominations are at uptownstandard.com/Uppity Awards. Go vote for the Ant Money Experience. Go vote for the Big Exclusive Podcast. Go vote for the Big Exclusive Network. Because there's a bunch of different categories: Best Actor Male, Best Actress Female. You got indie artists, indie film, director, producer, hairdresser, barber. It's a lot of categories. It's a lot of opportunities to show your friends and your entrepreneur friends some love by nominating them for an award. And again, it's the best way to get new entrepreneurs on the map. I think I will be a presenter at the awards. It'd be dope if me, OG, could get up there and present an award, or just
Don't get
you
me
know
to go
what?
up
You
there
know
and
what I
present.
would like to do. You know what I would like to do? I probably would like it better, not even to present, but just to go live, like do the podcast live from the venue and kind of interview the attendees.
Them live Jones used to be. They was fun, man.
They was definitely fun, man. We definitely got
Them
to get
live
back
Jones
to
was definitely fun, man. Especially down Punchline. Them
that.
Jones
Yeah,
down Punch.
Punchline was dope.
Then we remember we was in that upstairs basement that time.
That wasn't that festivals. Where was that?
Yeah, yeah. No. The upstairs basement was the joint up Germantown, up West Oak Lane somewhere.
Oh yeah. When that spot that had that Henny punch, that joint was
Yeah,
fun too. I think that might have been
yeah.
the best one we had.
I don't know.
Maybe
The
Punchline.
Punchline was, man. Yeah.
Yeah, with remember the one we did with Two Ray? That was fun. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, we get back to that doing some live shows. We just got to figure out, so like I said, I may even see if we can go live from the Uppity Awards and then do interviews on the red carpet live while the awards is going on. I think we got everything we need. Little lav mic. I think we good. But yeah, man, it's a dope show. I had fun.
Call your boy Don. Call your boy Don. So he come back with his karate shoes on, man.
Yo, I haven't spoke to Don, and so I'll reach out to him, see what he got
You got to hit
going
him up,
on.
man.
I definitely got to hit him up. In the meantime, in between time, man.
We looking for you. We looking for you.
Yeah. Skino got to come on.
I fuck with old man.
Listen, real quick before we get out of here, this is my new favorite shit, bro. This shit been having me in stitches for like the last 3 days, bro. So you ever seen those illusion rugs that sit on the floor?
No.
And it looked like it's like a cavern or a hole. Look, check this out, dog. When I say I be on the fucking floor, these fucking cats, listen, they mind. They think they fall into their death, bro. When I say these jaws that had me in the chokehold for like the last 3 days, bro, I've been literally crying real tears laughing at this shit. Look, you just noticed. Wait, my favorite one coming up. Yeah, I swear to God. Yeah. All right, bro. That shit
had a heart attack, man.
That shit give me an asthma attack, bro. Cats, they be fighting for their life. I had to show that. Before we got up out of here, bro. Because that's my new favorite obsession, bro. I be searching them Jones out, but it's not that many because I keep seeing the same ones over and over again.
Yeah.
So folks, get to work with these cats, man. Put them illusion rugs on the floor. And it's another one when.
I think his mic done went out. So I'm gonna do what I usually do when it's time to bounce. I'm just gonna get up out of here. I'll catch up with y'all later.
Little pig, little pig. Let me in.
What are you doing?
Well, hell, I missed you.
Dude, the show's over. It's been over. Go home.